Here we go.
All right, everybody. Let me boost this audio a little bit.
Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different.
Where are we?
You see things others can't.
It says the power that flows through this land. Yet, you do not fully understand it.
But whatever comes, I will be ready.
Let's do this.
Do they kick off with in-game footage of Miles Morales? Or do we just get all the date shit here? Oh no. Alright.
PC emulated the PS5 experience. It is really quiet, hullabaloo, and I can't.
It is.
I don't know how to get it higher. I have it maxed out in my Windows settings. I guess I could check the Chrome settings, but I don't want to do that in the middle of this trailer. I'll do it once there's like a quick break.
And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among them?
This is Final Fantasy. Is this
Do
14?
not question orders. We follow them.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Oh, it is 14. Okay.
That thing's a bloody mountain.
No, I've tried to get into 14.
Whoa.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield.
That Final Fantasy
I'm
hair.
sworn to protect him.
It's so good.
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
Oh boy. Look at that thing.
Does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Hold on. Is this 16?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we
This
cannot
has to be
defend our
16.
realm
This
from the
isn't-
spread of
is
the
that-
blight.
So, the Sentinel Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It has to be 16.
Is this
Or
14 combat?
It's the Archduke.
15 spin-off, says Batwinkle?
Phoenix.
It doesn't look like MMO combat, though.
It doesn't. Okay.
Second icon of fire. But
Yeah, it looks like 14, but this has to be 16.
Oh, dang.
the legacy of the crystals.
Huh.
Fucking crystals.
Has shaped our history. For long enough.
Yeah.
I'll kill you
So dramatic.
if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that little smirk. I like it. There it is. Boom. Boom, Final Fantasy 16.
Wow. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What? Okay,
What?
PS exclusive. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Huh. Okay. Cool. That was that was an odd trailer. Maybe I just need to rewatch it. I'll probably need to rewatch it. Couldn't tell if it was 14 or 16 until like halfway through.
The Batwinkle, good point, but in how many years? I would say 4, maybe 5. Oh, what's happening? Oh shit! They psyched me out. I thought it was frozen.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh
Okay,
no,
so now
Britt, I
we're
can't
all
hear you.
PS5 stuff. Okay. None
this
of
my
that captured on
headphones?
PC bullshit. Yeah.
God damn it.
Dang, I'm late for Mom's rally.
Looking good, Miles.
This show is 40 minutes. Adam and Eve and Steve, or Adam, Eve, and Steve. Gameplay. Let's go.
Come on, we're gonna be late.
That's some sexy snow.
Dude, I am so filling your suit with snow. Are you still wearing your suit? Yeah, you know, just in case. It's gonna be fine.
Gameplay.
Yes,
Yeah.
gameplay. Thank you.
This is my favorite part of living in Harlem. Pop-up street fair, best food in the city, awesome music. Man, this would be great for the last beat I was working on. I should get back into mixing. Yeah, it's been a while.
So help me God, if we see shirtless Spider-Man, I'm gonna riot.
In the middle of December, it would make total sense, or winter, make total sense.
Still hard to think of Mom as a politician.
That would be hilarious.
But that's what would
though.
make it funny, right?
Similar skill sets, right? Corralling people, educating them, making sure they don't throw things at each other.
Oh.
Yes, I can, Rihanna. But that's not gonna.
Hi, I'm Brian Horton.
It's not gonna
creative
turn
director
the.
of
I can't turn the volume up
We're
on the
excited to
stream
show you
though.
this
It's at
first look at
maximum.
gameplay from Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Our story picks up 1 year after the events of the first game, and we find Miles' new home, Harlem, is in danger. Trouble brews while Miles' mom, Rio Morales, leads an election rally. A war between the devious energy corporation Roxxon and the Underground. A high-tech criminal army led by the Tinkerer starts to break out. In this gameplay sequence, captured on PlayStation 5 hardware,
Fucking robots.
the Underground attacks Roxxon, sending the rally into chaos in a fight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge, where the Underground tries to steal Roxxon's
Oh
experimental
no, I know what
energy
she means,
source.
Doc.
New
I know
time.
what she means.
Let's take a look.
Whoa!
Let's not shoot each other, all right?
Glowy men. And women.
We're after the new form. Ignore everything else.
Tijuana Brass, this is a fully new game. Yes. Everyone keeps calling it an expansion. It is not an expansion.
Preach the good word, Andrea.
Grab as much as you can carry.
Oh. I want to see him slinging.
Keep him busy.
Yeah, combat.
All right, here we go.
That bridge is coming down. I have to stop this.
Brooke, I don't think that they confirmed that it's a smaller experience. It's just a different experience.
People
guys.
I see people compare it to like what Uncharted Lost Legacy was, but I don't know how accurate that is.
I feel like nobody can be doing that. The only people that could do that is Insomniac, and Insomniac is very specifically not saying that. A bunch of people made assumptions without ever having seen the game.
That's what happens.
It's true,
How the
Britt.
internet works.
It's
How
true.
the internet works, man. Gotta get those clicky click clicks. Those eyeballs. Ooh, it's a wavy bridge. Molly Mug, I assume it'll be 80 hours. The other messaging was a little weird. Confusing. Yes, Chris. I know what happens when you assume. What is he make an ass out of you and me? Ah, yeah. Nailed it.
Oh, that's cool. The seamless combat to cutscene. All about that. But gosh
What?
darn
No,
it.
what?
I want quick time events to die in a fire.
Me too. Real talk. You can never just enjoy the like intense combat scenes anymore because you always have to be on guard to like smash a button.
I mean, this looks amazing. The graphics look gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Oh. Ooh, sling, baby.
I'm definitely gonna have to go back and watch this in 4K.
I can stop this.
You got it, Miles. Get it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Whoa.
This is a really great scene.
Yes, let's go.
Everything's holiday 2020, man, until we get that date.
Heck yes.
Yeah, that looks real good. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to get rid of this. No? Oh wait, there, it's gone now.
Whiskey Jack, don't say getting delayed. Don't do that. Okay. It's a black. Oh. Is it Harry Potter? It's Harry Potter!
Oh shit! Yes, Avalanche. Here we go. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. I did not predict this coming in this this thing, but I'm hype. I'm hype.
Binds together our long history.
Please be good.
That common bond we share is the legacy of Hogwarts. Now it is time to add your own
Late
story to
1800s.
these
Okay.
hallowed halls
Is that like way early?
and
Yes.
quite possibly shape the future
For Harry
of
Potter
the
world.
wizarding world.
Okay, I want to see gameplay. What's this game like?
Every
Okay.
corner,
This looks good.
every portrait,
Yes.
every stone in this castle tells the story of witches and wizards who came before.
Give me
Sorting Hat. Okay.
Lifelong
narrative-driven
friendships
game,
and
please.
grow into your own magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic
What the fuck are those?
I don't know,
and mastering spells,
but I want one.
there is a larger world beyond these.
Oh.
Okay.
World filled
Okay,
with
now you're
dangers
getting me all hot and
can't
bothered.
yet imagine.
Brit's like, where are the Dementors?
Long gone from this world. That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key to unlocking this
What is
dormant
it?
power.
Ooh. Okay.
what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal what you stand for.
Oh, please give me some details. Please give me some details. Don't be all cinematic. Come on.
The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Hogwarts Legacy. Okay.
Okay, that looked great.
2021. Okay.
That looked good.
Ugh.
I like the skeletons. It looked like there's some dungeon crawl and some open world exploration-ing.
I'm too gun shy though, Britt. It was just a cinematic. We have no idea if that's what the game's gonna look like.
I don't care, Andrea. I'm excited.
Ah!
Next. I always feel like it freezes in between.
I know,
Hi,
right?
everyone. I'm Dan Vondrak, Creative Director at Raven.
What's up, Dan?
One of our goals as developers is to bring the game world to life unlike anything you've ever experienced.
Call of Duty
And the
time,
PlayStation
everybody.
5 is making that happen. With the power of the new console, we've been able to significantly enhance the overall experience. From what you see in the world, to how it feels in your hands, to what you hear around you. In Black Ops Cold War, you will be transported to the year 1981, in the middle of one of the most dangerous times the world has ever known, the height of the Cold War. The following is a portion of the first campaign mission where you've been given the name of a high-value target linked to the Iran hostage crisis. But in true Black Ops style, nothing is as it seems. Take a look.
Playable character better be a woman. Just saying.
Well, for the first time in COD, you pick your gender, or you can be gender neutral.
Right.
The team arrived in Turkey a few hours ago. They should be in position shortly.
Come on, Call of Duty, do it. Woman.
No, but like Brit.
Airfield's just up ahead.
But it's Cold War, Brit.
Let's go find this shithead.
So?
You can pick to be a woman operator if you want to.
I'm saying.
Let's go hot.
Yeah, 80s babies are the best babies. That's right, I said it. Boom.
It's true. It's true.
I'm going to have extensive hands-on impressions of Call of Duty multiplayer that happened at the worldwide reveal last week since I was out. Couldn't talk about it, but now I can. And I have gameplay capture from my games, so y'all can judge how bad I am at multiplayer.
I was going to say, I bet you were great, Andrea.
I played against some like really good Call of Duty YouTubers, so not as great as I wanted to be.
Literally my worst nightmare.
Yes. I was like, please don't hate me for being last on the team. Thanks for the sub, on top.
Wow. So far, yeah, typical Call of Duty.
That's gotta be a rush. Hold fire. We need a positive ID.
Just shoot him.
Steve in Spawn. Look who it is. Welcome to the chat, friend. What are you doing?
Hi, friend. Oh, yeah, women didn't exist in 1981. Duh. Sorry. Thanks for reminding me, friend. Oh, shit.
Oh, yikes.
Shit! We missed him! Can't let him get away!
Body shield. You are my body shield. Ooh. Oh, you can.
Oh, okay. That was dark. But I guess, I mean, you are just murdering everybody, so.
Yeah.
This is probably why there was a mature content warning at the top of the show.
Yeah. Lots of death and blood. Oh, shit. Andrew, this is getting my blood pumping.
I mean, you and I are both fans of a spicy Call of Duty campaign.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's me right there. I'd go for a go-kart. That'd be me. Not even a go-kart. I don't know why I called it that. Not good.
I'm having Fast and the Furious flashbacks.
Oh, my God. I love this.
Go, RC, go!
Oh, it's gonna blow up the plane. That makes
Oh! Yikes!
sense. I wonder how fast the RC can go. Oh shit. Oh.
Whoa!
Best action film I've seen in the Oh no!
Let's go.
Panties are twisted.
All right, all right.
We hope you enjoyed that sneak peek at the campaign for Black Ops Cold War.
Yes.
There are many more twists and turns along the way as you begin to unravel the truth, and we can't wait for you to play it soon. In addition to the story campaign, Cold War features the next generation of multiplayer online combat and an all-new awesome zombies experience. Today, I have the special honor to announce on behalf of my friends at Treyarch that the PlayStation community doesn't have to wait to play multiplayer. Starting this Friday, PlayStation players will be able to play the multiplayer alpha exclusively on PlayStation 4.
Ooh,
and for those of you
okay.
that are watching at home on your PS4, you can preload the experience starting tomorrow.
There you
We
go.
can't wait to see you online Friday and through the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Wowzers. Okay, we're halfway there. Oh, they're doing the foreplay thing. Little teases here and there, and that's it. Of the hardware.
The alpha is 120 gigs. Is that a joke? Could be a funny one, but is it really 120 gigs? Tijuana Brass, yes we are.
There's an evil! Everyone shut the fuck up!
What the hell?
Take him away.
It's just me, Britt.
Sorry.
In life and in death.
The fuck is this scary bitch?
Give glory. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
Oh, fuck basements. What the fuck? Oh,
Mia.
Mia? Oh.
Quit being so paranoid.
Always suspect.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father.
Okay, so this is how they
It was
introed
hard
the
at
reveal. This tale, but we haven't seen these
But
graphics
the
with it.
forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees.
Huh.
Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
Okay, you're on your own, little kid. Oh. Oh.
It's just a local tale.
Wow, look at that thing.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that probably 50 times. Oh.
Was that like a date
If
there?
it's just looking. Window shop away.
Coming 2021. Okay, we knew that. I gotta look at those enemies. Ooh, what was that? Ooh. Okay, looks like some weird kind of RE4 things, but...
No, I know it was a Roman numeral, but like they had the dots between them, like you would for a date.
Did they? I didn't catch that.
Oh yeah, Deathloop. This got delayed though, right? Till next year?
Yeah.
You want out of a
so good,
time
though.
loop? You gotta learn how it works. Black Reef is a puzzle.
Yeah,
and each visionary is
I got merchant vibes from
different
that guy too. Okay.
Here's Igor.
I am a respected scientist.
I've done so many loops, I've learned to run circles around him. Hey, over here! I'm coming for you!
Get him!
What the hell?
I am trying to focus, you son of a bitch!
I've tried taking my targets out one by one more than I can remember, but there is never enough time. I go after one, another lives, because right now, half an island away, a different visionary is throwing his nightly cannibal masquerade. Alexis Dorsey.
Everybody shut up! This is my jam.
Igor's a big fan, yet somehow he never makes it
This
to the
is my
party.
jam.
Something keeps him home.
Colt, you there, buddy?
Here's the invite to the party. And here's why Igor blew it off. He made some kind of scientific breakthrough that morning.
I did it! I did it, it works!
That he makes every morning. Unless I get there first. No experiment, no breakthrough. No reason for Igor not to drink his disappointment with Alexis. Now I got a shot at killing them both at the same time. In the same loop.
Is that Colt? Hey, Wolf! It's time to hunt pigs! Colt, I'm talking about you, baby! Come out and play! A little help here!
Ooh. It's one way to kill someone.
8 targets on my list. Every one of them with grand plans for eternal life. To break the loop, I gotta break the rules. Clock's ticking.
And you just ran out of time. You keep forgetting, Colt. I'm not like those other idiots. Only got one name on my list. Yours.
Interesting.
I want it. I really do want it.
I definitely want to see more. I wish you would have gotten to see like an in-depth presentation on how the game is going to work. Maybe at a preview event. Now that it's been delayed, there's time. But yeah, it looks cool. Dishonored Blink. Nice, Hullabaloo. Ah.
Give it to us.
Makes me think of Brink.
Oh.
Not made by Arcane. Made by Splash Damage. Also, very different game.
Well.
That day,
Okay.
if our positions were switched, would our fates be different? Would I have your
This
life
DMC?
It sure looks like it.
and you mine? You would do
Yes, yes it is.
Yay!
Oh, special edition?
Oh. Fun game.
Also, this game was fantastic.
It was, wasn't it? All his bandos in that game.
Kneel before me.
Well, Batwinkle, you're not alone. This game is intense and difficult.
Yep. Makes me want to play it again.
Rest in peace.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what's
Special.
and like why now, right?
Free upgrades PS5 if you own DMC.
Yes, it was Yasman. Deathloop is a PlayStation exclusive, and it was previously announced.
Devil May Cry.
Available digitally at launch. All right.
Maybe they just wanted another like launch title to add to the list. That would be my guess. Well, we haven't gotten any console information yet.
We got 9 minutes.
This looks like Oddworld.
Yep.
Did those fugitive morons burn down their own hideout? It sounds idiotic, but
Yeah, those face tendrils look like
exactly
fucking
what it
fingerless
looks like.
fingers.
They
Or
do
nail-
look like
nail
fingers.
Yeah.
Ew.
Nails as fingers.
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, creative director of Oddworld Soulstorm, and we're excited to bring you an all-new exclusive trailer from the game. Here, our unlikely hero, Abe, finds himself fresh off the back of freeing his people from the nefarious Rupture Farms. He thinks the journey is over, but soon discovers it has only just begun. The stakes are higher, the threats are larger, the obstacles are more devious, and it's all made possible by the power of PlayStation 5. Enjoy.
Nice read, Lorne. Good job. When I saw this game at E3 2 years ago, it looked really good. Like visual fidelity, really good. Mm-hmm.
I remember when you talked about it.
It was super hard, though. I lost all my dudes. I lost them all.
We are not letting that Abe guy get away from us again.
Yes, I know. Fingerless fingers makes no sense.
Wait here.
I know.
Wait, hold up. I could go for a sandwich right now. We gotta get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here. My tummy's growling. I'm hungry.
My tummy's growling. I feel that. Haven't had lunch yet.
Oh my god. What's the release date on that?
TBD. It was still like, it still needed a lot of work when I saw it. It looked good, but like you could tell that the vertical slice that they showed us was like very much like work in progress.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Gregory.
Oh.
Your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again.
Oh. What the fuck was that thing? Anyone else see that?
Yes, I saw it.
Why don't you come out and we can play a game together?
This has Bioshock vibes, doesn't it?
It won't happen again.
Is this Five Nights at Freddy's?
Holy shit, what?
Wow!
It was just a glitch.
Just a little glitch.
Still,
Ready for the jump scare?
I think she's found us.
No, stop it! Get out of here!
Yes! This looks awesome. That's the kind of game you get drunk before you play. Everyone in chat's like, nope, nah. Nope, nope, nope.
This is where we're getting console information. Maybe?
Yeah, still got 5 minutes, Andrea. Still got 5 minutes.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Demon Souls?
From its vessel.
Yeah, that would be my guess.
Strength be granted so the world
Remake?
might be mended.
I thought that was announced. Rumored? Leaked?
So the world might be mended.
What's in it? Yeah, I think. What
Yeah,
we're
it was
looking at-
announced, right? I'm
It
not
was
crazy.
announced. No, you're not. We want to know if it's going to be a launch title, though. That's what we're hoping to get confirmation for.
Got it.
Confirmation.
Oh, looks good. Looks like a proper remake.
It does. Now just give us the fucking baby ass ass.
It's not the Demon Souls way.
No, but it's a different way. That's not what matters.
The developers are like, this is how you have a perfect playthrough. And we're all like,
It's so easy.
it's so hard.
Lights keep going, I guess, is the way.
Look at those parry skills. It's always my weakness. My block and parry just needs a lot of work. Also, like, they are one-hit killing all of these dudes.
I mean, they make it look real easy. I'm feeling confident that even I could play this.
Yeah, just be strong enough to kill everything in one hit. That seems like a lofty ideal.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Yeah, they're definitely in God mode. Developer God mode.
Developer mode. Is this demo kind of weird? Run, slice, run, slice. I feel like we got it. Not trying to rain on your parade, fans. Apologize for sleep all day. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
One hit kill. Oh, come on. Would have been funny.
Would have been pretty funny.
Show us the health bar, you cowards!
Oh.
Yep. That's it.
Alright. Wow.
I shall await thy return, Slayer of Demons.
Huh?
Not even a window. Not
Patient?
even a
Wow.
release window.
Fair enough.
All right, well, it's 140.
Yeah,
Still nothing
it's
on the
good.
console. Wouldn't that just be funny if PlayStation was like, gotcha?
Bro, like, that... I can't put it past him. I can't. Okay, come on. Oh. No, we're getting another
Or
game.
maybe it's longer than 40 minutes. Is this another montage or is this just Fortnite?
Cool.
Okay, so that's another launch. So that's 2 confirmed for launch?
Give us the I was gonna say penetration, but that's, you know,
The
kinda
PlayStation
gross.
Plus collection.
Oh.
Is this what I predicted?
It could very well be. It would be a very smart move. All new PlayStation Plus benefits for PS5.
Can you kill something that big?
That bitch, she was the worst.
Yep, sure was.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
Oh god, that game is so good.
No.
After all we've
Ah. Oh. Oh. I mean, this is a great. Lineup of whatever.
I wrote these down, don't worry.
So, ongoing subscription with a recurring fee. So
Well, I mean,
assuming it's
that's the plus subscription fee, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Hardware. Come on, come on.
Whiskey, that's very valid. We won't have any exclusive titles at launch, so here, replay all your favorite PS4 games.
Okay.
I mean, Call of Duty, Cyberpunk, Destiny, Assassin's Creed, they'll all be at launch. But all third party. Okay, yes.
Is it happening?
This is the, oh, I see the disc is on that one.
Yeah. Look at those textured grooves.
Ooh, grooves, sexy grooves.
Sexy grooves. I like it when consoles have textured grooves. I want it. Come on, prices right there. Fill it in. Fill it in.
Prices?
Ah, we called it, friends. We called it. Good job. Y'all did it. November 12th. Okay, so 2 days after Xbox Series X and S. Oh boy. So that's what?
So now you know.
Okay.
What day is that?
Thank you all for joining us today and for being part of this amazing journey. It's your passion as fans
That's
of
a
gaming
Thursday.
that drives us to deliver a truly new generation of experiences on PS5. From everyone at PlayStation, we appreciate your continued support, and we look forward to you getting your hands on PS5 very soon. To close, let me leave you with one more quick look.
All right. What is it? Silent Hill. Get that bottle of alcohol. Oh shit.
The time draws near.
Yes,
Oh
yes!
my
Wait, what?
God!
Wait, what? Wait, what? Are we getting hype? What's happening? Is there DLC? What's going on? Are they just saying that it's available on PS5? Is that it? Don't message me, Corey. I'm gonna come for you.
You must prepare yourself.
Okay. Ragnarok. Okay. Okay. Is coming.
Yes.
We know.
Yes! This is so exciting!
Wow! No shit.
Amazing! right, let's go.
Wow.
Yes,
I mean-
yes.
Sweet.
Okay. Oh yeah, we didn't hear anything about VR.
Also, Andrea, half the time when you talk, it's distorted to my fingers, so I just smile and nod. Woo! Oh. But we didn't get pre-order info, did we?
Nope, did not.
Well, what the fuck?
That is a weird choice to not say when people can pre-order.
Better not like be available now.
Well, no,
Don't
then that whole email sign-up thing they did would be kind of worthless, right?
When can I buy it is all I want to know. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, everyone's like, check your email.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, well, that
Wow.
was cool.
It was.
Super into it. I am a little disappointed that we didn't get more actual technical specs about the discless version versus the big version, about like what's going to be the difference. But as I was hoping, the prices are very close. And so they probably are going to be very similar in power. But I have to imagine there's something else different between the disc version and the discless. We also, do we have confirmed hard drive sizes?
I would just assume it's a terabyte. I don't know. Okay, let's say discless PS5 versus standard PS5 to Google. Weigh the pros. Yeah, I don't know if we have any of that info yet. Chat, let us know if there's something that we
Wait,
missed.
it's
I know
875 gigabytes for both? It's not a terabyte?
Really?
825. Okay, so we don't have it. We don't have it. I'll look it up.
Yeah, let's look up that shit. Oh yeah, it looks like it is 825.
What? Really?
What?
Why? Like, I
That's a
know
choice.
it's SSD, but like, so what? It's not even a terabyte? Get the fuck out of here. And PlayStation this time was the one that said that you couldn't plug and play, right? You had to do proprietary? I thought that
don't
was like a
remember.
big thing after Mark Cerny's GDC talk.
Yeah, I don't remember, unfortunately. Yeah, that's an odd one. Cool. Or is that Xbox, or is it both? Could have been both.
No, but Thirsty Panda, it's not actually a terabyte if I don't get to download a terabyte's worth of stuff. Don't pull that shit with me. Don't pull that shit with me. No, but like saving a part for the system to use is relatively common, but like not that much. 175 gigabytes? That's a lot of system space.
Let's see. At first, blah, blah, blah. Both consoles are expected to feature the same CPU, same memory, same solid state drive, and more. So it sounds like that they're more or less the same, minus the disc drive.
But it's a
There has
4K.
to
It's a
be.
4K Blu-ray player though, and those aren't cheap.
No.
But I'm glad that they put that back in.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, that's an odd thing, but cool. No, this is exciting. We didn't get. Let's see. I was hoping we'd see Sackboy: A Big Adventure. And that would have been announced as a launch title. That would have been fun.
Yeah, it
we
would
did see
have.
Demon Souls, but no launch info, which is kind of interesting. But
Yeah, I'm really shocked that they didn't announce when you can pre-order. I wonder if that means that they're going to like put that out separately. Like it just feels like a weird call knowing that it's September 16th and the console is out less than 60 days from now.
yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna have another one where they go through that kind of stuff. They'll probably show the UI and all that, like deep dive into the nerdy technical shit. This is obviously just about the games in the launch window, but okay, cool. I mean, I always knew I was gonna get a PlayStation 5. I always knew in my heart. So
Yeah, are you gonna go disc or discless?
Disc. I'm too nervous to go discless. I think I would be okay to make the jump, but for some reason, I just I can't break old habits.
Yeah,
I've always had a drive.
I wonder. I don't know if anybody in the chat knows. Have they confirmed if you're gonna have to do the same install process and copy file process that we have to do now for PS4? Because like I'm like praying to every tech god I can that that copy process just goes the fuck away. It is the worst.
Oh my gosh. That God of War 2 tease, though. Remember, everyone, including us, were like, nah, we're not getting that's too soon. It's too soon. But there was the tease, 2021.
So do we think that's God of War 2?
Ragnarok? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. That sounded like deep voice Daddy Kratos talking there in the background.
Oh, no, I definitely thought it was Kratos, but I was like, maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe it was like a expansion, or maybe it's like a
God of War
like
dating sim?
like a 1.5. No, Brit, no.
All those candidates would suck, let's be real. I wouldn't want to date any of them.
Oh my gosh. Of course they'll do a special PS5 God of War edition. Of course they will.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Final Fantasy 16, that was an interesting reveal. Because at first I thought it was 14 because it looked very much like 14. But then as they started showing different combat, I was like, okay, this doesn't look like MMO combat. I need to rewatch it, but I'm still kind of, I guess, confused. Well, obviously, because we don't know anything about the story, but it didn't look super enticing. But granted, it's just a trailer. I'm not trying to jump to conclusions here, but it didn't get me all hot and bothered the way I would expect a 16 reveal to get me hot and bothered. But I'll rewatch it.
Yeah. Shout out to Khalif from Spawn on Me. He says, not gonna lie, I left the PS5 showcase with way more questions than answers, and that is troubling from a consumer perspective. As a person literally throwing my wallet at this stuff, it's wild that we have to wait again to hear what the actual box can do. And I echo that sentiment 100%. The games were great. I did not think we needed to see some of these games that we were shown today. We did not need to see another look at Oddworld Soulstorm, especially if we don't have a release window. This gameplay that they showed was not different than what we've already seen. They could have cut that. We probably didn't need to see that Call of Duty trailer, but they have an ongoing marketing campaign with them, and it looked great. So, and it's a launch title, so that's good. We probably didn't need to see that, whatever that Fortnite thing was, like, cool. Like, I would have liked them to take that couple of minutes that they could have shaved off from dipping that stuff out and then said, hey, let's give you a couple more details. Let's hear from Mark Cerny again, or let's hear from somebody else on the hardware team about what you're going to get. Maybe show a side-by-side comparison chart between the digital edition and the main edition about like what you're getting for that price at launch. I mean, I just still feel like I do have a lot of unanswered questions. Are we going to get another Wired exclusive like article about it? Who knows?
That's the way of the world, man. That's how it works. Wired with all that. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think some of the highlights for sure. It's cool that we saw 16, which is great. Final Fantasy 16, Miles Morales gameplay, Harry Potter. Got some
Mhm.
Harry Potter going on. How do you feel about Harry Potter and that cinematic trailer that tells us absolutely nothing? But it could be fun.
I was so excited when we saw Avalanche and like they showed some cinematics. I cannot get more excited until I see more. I need to see a lot more. I know that Lucigen mentioned that there was like another leak on Reddit about some of the gameplay systems, and I'll dive into that before we shoot the podcast tonight. But I wanted to see it. I want to see it.
Yeah, because that leaked gameplay was what 2 years ago ish.
Mhm.
So you feel like they should have something to show, unless something happened in development hell. which is
Sapphire,
very
Diamond,
likely.
Ruby, I never hope anymore. I don't. I've just been too burned too many times. No, I'm talking about specifically for in-game footage in the trailer.
Okay,
like,
thanks for clarifying. I was like, where's this
no,
coming from?
so Sapphire Diamond Ruby says, I feel like that was in-game footage in the trailer, at least I hope. And yes, I think we all hope, especially going into the new console generation. But there's just too many times where we've seen these beautiful cinematic trailers, and it's just not what the game feels like when you're playing it. And I hate that companies still are relying on that crutch. And it's like, you get to choose your marketing materials. You don't have to do that without showing gameplay first. Like, I don't mind a good cinematic. I love a good cinematic trailer. But, like, tell me what the freaking game is first.
We want the excitement. Here's a question: is we know that Sony has said that the PlayStation 5 will be backwards compatible with its top games. Do you think in order to access that backward compatibility, you need that PlayStation Plus collection?
Probably.
Because those are a lot of their top games.
I would guess that PlayStation Plus may be a part of that. I don't think that PlayStation is taking the Xbox path where you can just pop a disc in, boom, it works. I would imagine that the way that their backend infrastructure works is that their technology does not support that. But also, this just goes back to the broader conversation again of like, is backwards compatibility as important as certain consumers seem to think it is? And I don't think it is. I honestly do not. I think if they roll out a handful of titles like they did here, the best of the genre-defining games from PlayStation 4 as backwards compatible, air quotes, at launch, I think that that's great. I think that that's all they need is to say, hey, we're going to cherry pick the best games from our collection and make them available for you to play at launch, because we don't need to offer hundreds and hundreds of titles for backwards compatibility for each individual consumer that wants to go play whatever their individual specific game is. I just think that that's not necessarily a good use of resource money. And PlayStation has proven that they're putting those dollars instead towards their exclusive games. And look at what it did for them in the PS4 era. So anyway, rant over.
No, you're good, girl. Love you. This article on Push Square does say you'll be able to insert physical PS4 discs into the PS5 and play them, but I don't know. It's just confusing. Whole thing is kind of confusing.
Wait,
but no,
all discs? Because even Xbox doesn't do all discs.
No.
You said from Push Squared?
Pushsquare.com. It says Sony has confirmed that PS4 games will be playable on PS5. Blah, blah, blah. You'll also be able to insert physical PS4 discs into the PS5 and play them on the next gen console. Which is like, okay, that's not too out of this world. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't care enough about backwards compatibility to care
just
about
some
that
games will
feature.
work.
Cool. It's there. I think this collection with Plus is great. I think it's like, cool. You already pay for Plus. Well, the vast majority of Sony consumers, well, not vast majority, I shouldn't say that. I think like, what did they say, like 20 or 30% attach rate for Plus? I'd have to look that up.
That up.
And it's like, cool, you're already paying for this thing, and now it's just added value to get to play more. I did really want them to roll out a connection with PlayStation Now. That's what I really wanted. I want them to say PlayStation Plus includes PlayStation Now, make it $15 a month, boom, done, match what Xbox is doing with Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I think that would be the smart consumer-friendly thing to do, but Sony doesn't need to do that because Sony is going to Sony. And I think eventually, I was talking to Steimer about this, I think eventually Sony will have to go that route. I think Xbox is playing an incredibly smart long-term game here, and eventually this old style that I think PlayStation has of like console, just good games, it's always going to work. But I think at some point when Xbox does have those killer like exclusive AAA IP on their own console, and then eventually Sony's going to have to come around and kind of match what they're doing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's anytime soon because they don't need to. They just don't need to.
You know what, Britt? You are absolutely right. All right, everybody. We're going to wrap up this live React stream. Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to have lots more to say about it on the podcast for this week. We're going to dive into some of these stories that are going to be looking into more of the details. We'll try to do some digging. And, of course, Rihanna Manuel is going to be joining us, so we'll get her thoughts as well. But thanks for popping by. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. We will be back. When's the next time we're going to be streaming?
Tomorrow.
That's right.
For RTX panel.
RTX at home, everybody. It's going to be fun.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, the wonderful world of games journalism. And you can watch me tomorrow morning on twitch.tv/twitchgaming for the weekly. It's going to be fun. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.